Okay, we're here with ticket 8887, and I just want to address the mechanical functioning of this this extra E flat lever here on with the left-hand pinky on the bottom joint. As you can see, the way it is set up now, there is no double play. It's functioning perfectly, and as you would have heard in the playtest, it's functioning perfectly. What happens with this key when the primary key is depressed is that the secondary key is also depressed when it's held laterally like this. Because this key has no spring of its own, it's entirely dependent on the spring of the primary E flat key. So when we press this key like this, the tension is released and it's here. Now this key has this much movement here. That's because the back of the actual key cup has this little hoop here. There you go, you can see in the light here. I'm going to get something better to point with. It's got this hoop here to catch the plastic peg of the lever key. And unlike the other two levers here, that loop that is quite open. So if we depress the primary lever, and we can see this key has a lot of movement, a lot of play inside the catch. That's common across all clarinets with this extra E flat lever. And by way of demonstration, here is a Selmer Mazio clarinet. This is a very rare, interesting clarinet, but it has a similar feature. In fact, this one has two additional levers on the left-hand pinky cluster. So so if I depress the E flat here, you'll see that this extra E flat lever moves here. And look at this. Even though the design is a little bit different, this key is not independently sprung. The lever key is not independently sprung. And here's another example about, this is the extra semitone this one has. Here I've depressed the key here with my thumb, and now we've got just play here. Okay, it's not connected both ways to the actual key. The lever is not connected both ways to the key. It's only meant for articulating its down, in this case down, which closes the key. But if the key is already depressed via the other way, then that leaves room for travel. And that's true of buffets as well with this extra key. So that's something that is just the mechanical reality of how that works. Now, if you're playing the clarinet upright like this, there's less chance, like you would, there's less chance of the key actually moving. See that? I'm depressing the E flat key and this lever is not moving. Whereas if I do this, I can now tilt this and that rocks by itself back and forth. That's when it's in the upright position. If I flip the clarinet like this, there you go, it falls. It's sitting open and it falls. So that's just when you hold the clarinet like this to inspect it, you'll notice that there's a lot of slackness in that key. Otherwise, when it's upright, it sits like this. So that's just a little assessment on the mechanical realities of this extra E flat lever.